Happy Friday. Oh, that's tasty. All right, that dirty dog job of blowing out the baler after making soybean straw is over. The baler's been put to rest in the shed. Words to the wise: if you want to play an idiot tough guy like I did, go ahead and do it without a. I can't even say the word mask these days. Let's call it a respirator. Highly advise you use one, even if you're blowing it out after a hay season. You get those millions and billions of particles. I promise you, I am going to play hell tonight and guaranteed tomorrow morning. I should not have done that, but we live and learn constantly over and over again. Okay, enough of that crap. All right, this video is basically about soybean straw in round bale form and how the hell we manage it and use it here on this farm. You got a collection from last year here still, and in fact this is all I'm going to be left with, and this is all that I need, because basically the 15 bales that are here, these are obviously 4x5s. These are sold. They need to be picked up in the next day or two or three. This, I tell you what, I guess it depends on your circumstance, your needs, and your operation. But I'm here to tell you, it's a lot of extra work, but this stuff has become what I'm going to call just an absolute godsend. It is by no means a preferred straw. This stuff is nasty. It's hard to deal with. It's clumpy, but beggars can't be choosers, the old famous words. My famous words, anyway. Can't be argued with. Beggars can't be choosers. If you're any fan of the channel, you know that I stopped putting in small grains a couple of years ago. So therefore, I need to acquire my straw needs. And we're gonna take a walk up into the Haymow. So long story short, they stay under cover, obviously, for dryness. And when the time comes where another bale is needed, quite obviously, one of the speared tractors. We'll talk about that. Weaning started today, very lightly, but it started. And that is my method. We'll do a different video on it. Not this evening. I've got about 5, 6, 7 more minutes, and I have got to get in gear. Quite simply, straw bale's picked up, brought over to here. Yes, I need to do something with these doors. They are falling apart very rapidly. Welcome to the Haymow. Yeah. I don't know if we ever did an after end of season Haymow tour. Folks, you're going to have to excuse the coughing. I know it's annoying. I can't help it. This is what's left over. You know, there's thousands of bales in here. This was filled up, you know, all the way to here. 5, 6, 7 tiers tall. I ended up having some bale sales. Just a couple small ones. And then, of course, we've been feeding every day down below. And Dad's horses as well. Okay, so these are the small squares that I've acquired this year. Pretty stinking happy with it. Good quality oat straw. But of course, there's a price tag behind this. There's a price tag behind everything, even if you make it yourself. I'm speaking the obvious, but sometimes we forget about that. Well, this isn't a lot of straw, comes down to it. Not for all the pens being full this winter, and they're already starting. This is not much straw at all. So, this is what we have for savings. Quite naturally, the round bale gets thrown up here. Sometimes 2 at a time. It depends how much room is up here. We're getting to the point where there is enough room to shoot a couple up here. And then quite naturally, with what you see here, a fork is used. And this stuff actually comes apart pretty nicely. It's not too bad. Boy, that was stupid. Yeah, fork it down. Here's one of the chutes. There's another chute on the other side. We will go down in the barn. It just naturally gets thrown down here until basically it reaches to the top, and then you stop. One last look at the haymow here before we head downstairs. Pretty happy with the small square season. I intended to make a lot more, a hell of a lot more than what you see here. It just wasn't in the cards with good weather patterns. And I also got a little, I got a little nervous on round bales. So I can tell you this, this will more than outfit this farm, the cattle, the young'uns down below this winter, and Dad's horses for the remainder of the year until hay season starts up again next. So that is a good feeling. I did want to make a bunch more for obvious reasons of having some small square bale sales throughout the winter time when everybody's screaming for them. Not to be rude or anything, but there's some people that just don't understand about acquiring all their needs. And I'm sure there's reasons for some, during the summer. And come winter, come February, March, the phone's ringing damn near off the hook. And of course, I wanted to cater to that market during the winter, because otherwise, folks, I do not dibble-dabble in small squares. In fact, usually once they hit this haymow, they are not for sale. Now, I made a change in plans on that. Kind of let go of some of my OCD. Anyway, happy with what's here. Intended to make about another 1,000 or 2,000 more. It's okay, because this farm is safe. I'm going to put a real fine line to the small squares next year, with in mind to what I just got done telling you and catering to that market in the wintertime. Wintertime or the spring, later part of spring, when everybody is out. Another beautiful fall day here today. It was a chilly one though. It was 32 degrees this morning, and I don't think it's been above 48, 49 degrees, even though I know it looks real warm here with this pure sun. She's been quite chilly. Yeah, that's tasty. Real tasty. Okay, when we were up in the haymow, I told you about there's 2 chutes. This is the one that we were at right here. The other one's directly across. Quite simply, the wheelbarrow for grain gets moved and gets thrown down the chute, then gets thrown over. Like I said, lots of extra work, but the savings is astronomical. This is a pen full of hutch calves here. There's 6 of them. These are dads, and they will be heading outside into the lean-to pen here in about another 2 weeks. And they're doing real good, really good. As you can see, there's some soybean straw in there. That's mostly what they get bedded with. Yeah, they're doing real good. They're on some nice alfalfa right now, and of course a twice-a-day grain ration. Quite naturally, the other chute is right here. Of course, here's the Haymow. Yeah, it works here. It works. That's it, folks. I got to get going. I still got stuff on my plate here this evening, and I'm probably, well, I'm doing something this evening. I've had a good day. I've had a good week. I feel real good. So I'm either heading out to camp for a little bit this evening, or going to go on a little scoot or something. Happy Friday. Talk to you sooner than later.